Hi everyone, this is Priyanka. I'm from Jago Investor. This presentation is a beginner's guide to HRA, and in this I'm going to tell you the basic details of HRA. So let's start. First of all, we'll see what is HRA. HRA means house rent allowance. It is an important component of your salary which you receive for the purpose of accommodation. Now the question is, who will give you this allowance? As I said earlier, it is a component of your salary, so it is obvious that your employer will give you this allowance. The major benefit of this allowance is that you will get a tax benefit on it. Now let's see how to calculate HRA. Before that, I would like to ask you a question. Do you get HRA from your employer? If yes, then there are three provisions to calculate HRA. First one is actual HRA received. This is the amount that you receive as a HRA component with your salary. Then 40% of your basic salary if you are living in non-metro cities, or 50% of your basic salary if you are living in metro cities. Third provision is actual rent paid minus 10% of your basic salary. The lowest one among these three will be considered for your HRA exemption. In other case, if you don't get HRA from your employer, then also you can get exemption, but the provisions for this case are different from the earlier one. In this case also there are three provisions. The first one is Rs 5,000 per month. Second one is 25% of your total income. And the third one is actual rent paid minus 10% of your basic salary. Here also the lowest one among these three will be considered for your HRA exemption. Most of the times employees receive HRA from their employer. So let's take an example for the first case. Suppose person A has monthly basic salary Rs 30,000 and his HRA component is Rs 15,000 per month. Actual rent he pays is Rs 10,000 per month. Now, actual HRA received is equal to 15,000 into 12 months is equal to 1,80,000. Then the second provision is 50% of your basic salary, that is 30,000 into 12 into 50 by 100, that is 50%, is equal to 1,80,000 again. The third provision is actual rent paid minus 10% of basic salary. So it will be 10,000 into 12 minus 10% of 30,000 into 12 is equal to 84,000. As I said earlier, the lowest one of above three will be considered for your HRA exemption. Here the lowest one is the third provision, that is actual rent paid minus 10% of basic salary, which is 84,000. So this will be considered for HRA exemption. There are some cases where people have claimed for HRA benefit by submitting fake rent receipts. To avoid this, IT department has started asking more documents. These documents are like copy of leave and license agreement of the house where you are living. Second one is electricity bills. Third one is water supply bill. Sometimes they may ask for the agreement or letter from housing society. And the last one is, if you are paying rent above 1 lakh rupees, then you need to submit PAN card of your landlord. I hope you have got an idea about calculating HRA, and you can now implement this to calculate your own HRA exemption. If you have any query, you can visit our blog at www.jagoinvestor.com and leave your reply in the comment section of article Beginner's Guide for HRA. To read this article, you can click on the link given below. Thank you.